This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we see the winners of 5 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner heads out of bounds. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's an option look. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
First down and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's an actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pitch play to the back. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nice grab. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit just before the throw. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Makes the first down, but hazy place. Big hit there at the end. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And that's a third straight misfire.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Now here's the toss play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down. Second
down play coming up. Quarterback Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. There's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Adams. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And the returner being brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. He's got it in the open. And the tackling, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. He'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Through across his body. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Or the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wilson.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff taken. Heads off right tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grant behind the line. It's Miller. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep down the left side. The pass is intercepted as he throws in the double coverage that time.
Great job of the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's third and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call. Maybe you come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on third and long.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Keeping it on the ground here. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Lagway. Defense is coming after it. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. The Gators will have to punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. One team ready to boot it away. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll try the left side with a toss. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Some great blocking out there on the left edge results in a huge gain.
Yeah, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out on the perimeter, especially if defenses are blitzing a lot in the middle. Just means there's less defenders to worry about. And let's also, like you said, Chris, give credit to those receivers.
No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Florida.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Russell. Now rolling out to his left. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Makes a quick grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. Ball carrier wrapped up. Brought down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now? That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the option play. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Aggressive pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He'll pitch it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Chewing clock with the running game. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. QB bootlegs here. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.